Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the special contact to the MWS Tag Team Champions, Zed and Santos, and the advocate for the General Manager Cody Mercer and the Elite Leadership Doctors. And I'm here to introduce to you one and only for Shane McMahon. Hello, Paul Heyman, and now I'm here to bring out John Laurinaitis and Chucky to Kill the Dog. Hello. And now I'm gonna introduce to you the General Manager, Cody Mercer.
All right, cut the music.
Hello there.
Well, so you must be John Laurinaitis.
Yep, I'm John Laurinaitis.
And Chucky, the Killer Doll. Welcome back. Yeah. It's been a long time since the last time you were at NWS Revolution.
Thank you.
Now, let's get down to brass tracks. So you said that you two want a full-time contract in the NWS Revolution, correct?
Yes.
Okay, well, I watched your videos. Unfortunately, I've been busy and stuff. That's why I didn't have time to show up on the streamer or stuff. That's because I've been busy with the board of directors. I didn't have time to offer contracts to new people. So that's why me and Shane McMahon were talking backstage.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided that we're going to offer you a full-time contract here, but only if you pass 3 tests.
Okay.
And if you pass a couple of tests, then the other 2 tests will be part of Chucky the Killer Doll's matches. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, me and Shane McMahon are going to ask you. Your first test will be a quiz. And by quiz, I mean asking you some questions to see how much you know about professional wrestling. And if you get all the questions correctly, then you'll move on to the second test. So you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're not going to ask you that many questions. Just pretty much maybe 7 or 8 questions. So I will ask the first question, and then Shane McMahon will ask the second question, and then the rest goes on. So are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. John Laurinaitis, here's your first question.
Yes.
When did the Attitude Era first started? When WWF was still around as World Wrestling Federation? When did the Attitude Era first started?
1997.
That is correct. Okay, Shane, you ask the next question.
Okay. At Survivor Series, what was the name of the stable that was formed with my father and The Rock the night after Survivor Series? It was the corporation. The corporation. That's correct.
All right, good job. Okay, Chucky, your turn. This is your question. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. During WCW, there's been a couple of special guest celebrities over the past few years. Guys like Macaulay Culkin appear in WWE and stuff. Yeah. But this has something to do with you. When did you first make your appearance in WCW as a special guest when you confronted Scott Steiner's brother Rick Steiner on the Titatron?
That was in October 1998.
That was during the WCW days, right? As a special celebrity guest?
October 1998 when I told Rick Steiner not to mess with Scott. I remember that.
And what did you say to Rick Steiner during your WCW appearance back in the old days?
I said, don't mess with Scott.
Don't mess with Scott Steiner, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you answered that question correctly, so good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Shane's gonna ask you the fourth question.
Okay, the fourth question is who ended Bill Goldberg's undefeated streak, and how did it happen? Oh, that's very easy. It was Kevin Nash who ended Bill Goldberg's undefeated streak at Starrcade 1998 with the help of Scott Hall when he tasted Bill Goldberg. That's correct.
Okay. John Laurinaitis, see if you can answer this question.
Okay.
Who was the first WWE champion back then before today's wrestlers became the very first WWE champion? And here are your three answers. Is it A, Bruno Sammartino, B, John Cena, or C, The Undertaker?
The first WWE champion. I believe his name. Well, it says Buddy Rogers.
I'll give you. Do you need a hint?
Yeah.
Well, it has something to do with a wrestler who held the title record for the most title defense than today's wrestlers.
Oh,
so who was it?
Bruno Sammartino.
That's correct. Because if you read a little bit of history about Bruno Sammartino, he actually held the WWE title, like pretty much for like the whole entire years and decades before he dropped the title. So you could say he held that title for like so long, and he defended the title for like a long time ago. But that's what makes him a legend in the WWE.
Yeah.
And he was the very first person to become the very first ever WWE champion, and held over that WWE champion ring for over, 2 million point days or something. As an example. Go look at the records history. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah. Even though it says Buddy Rogers said, but Bruno Sammartino held it for a long time. That he made history. He definitely made history. I remember watching his matches when I was young.
Yeah, pretty much. But that is correct. Anyways, okay, so that was question number. What was that question again?
4.
Number 4. Okay. Okay, Shane, you ask the next question. This is question number 5.
Okay, question number 5. And this this is kind of an easy one, but I'm going to give you another question. Who teamed up? Which famous basketball player joined the NWO and teamed up with Hollywood Hogan at Bash the Beach 1997 and Bash the Beach 1998? It was none other than Dennis Rodman. That is correct.
All right. Chucky, this is your question.
Yeah.
Okay, this is more of a TNA wrestling question. Let's see if you know a little bit of history about TNA Impact.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, okay. This could be hard for me to ask you this question, but see if you could try to answer it correctly. Let me see. Okay. Do you know who helped build the TNA Impact Wrestling Company in early 2000s?
Jeff. I know it was Jeff Jarrett and his father Jerry Jarrett. And yeah, it was Jerry and his son Jeff Jarrett.
I understand that, but you also had to get help for other wrestlers too. And you know a few of them, right?
Yeah, I know. AJ Styles was there.
AJ Styles, Beer Money, Robert Roode, James Storm.
Jim Storm, Kurt Angle, can't forget about him.
Matt Morgan was there too to help build that company.
Matt Morgan and a creative. Well, I don't know what I want to say his name, but he did help the first years. I'm going to say Vince Russo. He was a big part of TNA back in the day.
Yeah, like AJ Styles always says, this is the house that AJ Styles built.
Yeah.
With the help from Jeff Jarrett and other people.
Mm-hmm.
But you are correct. Okay, next question. Number 7. Shane?
Okay, I'm gonna give this one, Chucky. And this is gonna be a good one. What year did WWE go PG? That was 1998. I mean, no, not 1998. That was 2008. 2008 is when WWE went PG. That's correct. 2008.
All right. This is the last question, and this one goes to John Laurinaitis. So this is question number 8.
Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you know a little bit of history about wrestling, so here's the last question.
Yeah.
Who ended Shawn Michaels' career at WrestleMania? Is it A, The Undertaker, B, The Rock, or C, Stone Cold Steve Austin?
The Undertaker.
That's correct. All right, you passed the first test. Congrats.
Congrats.
Now, for the second test and the third test, this will be for Chucky the Killer Doll. Yes, it'll be a match. If he can somehow defeat Mike Rappaport in his returning match, then he's going to have one more match tonight. You wouldn't mind if you could be double duties. Is that fine, Chucky?
Oh, sure.
All right. If you can defeat Mike Rappaport in your returning match tonight, then later on tonight, you'll have a contract match. And I'll choose your opponent for you.
Okay.
And you know what? Speaking of your opponent, let me see if I can get him right now. Just give me 1 sec. But while you're here, Chucky, is there anything you want to say to the NWS Revolution universe?
I'm back. I'm glad to be back. I know. Yeah, just to say, the reason I was talking the way I was, because that's just how I am. That's just how my attitude is. You gotta. Sometimes you always gotta learn how to talk trash in order to prove yourself to be a West. Okay, so I got a question for you. Are you really gonna send people to the morgue? No, I'm not gonna kill anybody here in the MWS. I'm not gonna kill anybody. Don't worry. I won't do that. It's good. Can we shake it? I want your word. You promised me you won't kill anybody here in the MWS Revolution. Not even the MWS Avengers. I promise I won't kill anybody here in the MWS. Okay. Okay, that's all. That's all. Anyway, I'm looking forward to kicking ass and taking names. Who's ever, and if anybody, and like I said, don't be afraid to step up, because that's all I'm about. I'm all about proving myself so that I deserve to be here in the MWS Revolution, and that and yes, I am gonna, and the Elimination Chamber. I would like to compete in that, because that's something I need to. I haven't had that many wrestling matches here in the MWS Revolution when I first came. I was like the practical joke and the color commentator, but now, but I want to thank Scott Casey for giving me those opportunities. I'm thanking Cody Mercer for giving me this opportunity. Whoever this opponent's going to be, this mystery opponent, I would be more than happy.
Sorry, you were saying, Chucky?
I was going to say, I would like to give me an opportunity, and like the Elimination Chamber coming up, it's very an interesting concept. I've always wanted to compete in an Elimination Chamber. It's gonna be for the vacated World Heavyweight title. I know that the former MWS champion the Bloker is in there, and I know that who else is in that? Some what's his name? Let me look him up. It's some debuting superstar.
Yeah. Oh, before you say anything else, Chucky, let me see. I'm trying to find your opponent. I think your opponent is right here. Wait, hold on. For Open Fight Night. And, whoa, look who it is.
Hey, and you could be next. You better give respect, cause ain't nobody breaking this redneck. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared, no, they don't really want none. And I'm on Mac.
I'm the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Sorry if I don't have a good accent, but you say you want an open fight opponent?
Yes.
Then I accept your challenge. Wait, hold on. I accept your challenge tonight. You beat me, then you get a full-time contract here in the NWS Revolution.
That's awesome, man. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to wrestling you here tonight.
That's right. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go get my gear and ready for the match.
Okay.
Chucky, I just want to say, may the best man win.
May the best man win.
All right. Well, then let's shake on it.
Okay.
All right. See you tonight.
See you tonight.
Well, Chucky, Rich was going to pick an opponent from a different wrestling company, but it seems that AJ Styles is your opponent tonight for Open Fight Night.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you got it. It's going to be you versus AJ Styles for the contract. You win. You and John Laurinaitis will get a full-time contract here for the NWS Revolution. But also, we're also going to give another contract for John Laurinaitis to work with us backstage. What do you think, John Laurinaitis?
Yeah, I like that. Like I said, I like to bring excitement here in NWS.
Because we're actually kind of short on employees backstage, and that's why Shane and I need to actually accept some employees to work with us backstage on monitors and whatnot.
Yeah, I'll be more than happy to help you out, and I will be more than happy to pitch you ideas. Any idea you want, I'll be more than happy to help pitch it to you.
Yeah. Shane, you have something to say about this?
It's John Laurinaitis. I'm sorry I had to escort you out the other day, but after talking with Cody Mercer, the NWS Revolution could actually use a guy like you. Use a guy like you. You are entertaining. Yes, I know you were a heel in the WWE, but you always entertain people. You always find a way to entertain people. Well, thank you, Shane. Thank you, Shane. I'm gonna give you a second chance. Yeah, because I don't want to be like dealing with y'all anymore. I just want to give you a second chance to let bygones be bygones. Okay.
Also, we can use you and Chucky the Killer just for one night next week, because you see, me and Shane, along with the Securities, we're having a little bit of trouble trying to locate Scooter St. Williams' his whereabouts, because the NWS Adventures took him somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And word on the street is that Scooter is being held somewhere in another prison hospital. So that's why, if you guys can help us just for one night next week, and I'm also going to get in touch with Allfather Leon, then hopefully by next week, before Revolution Cruise of Summer, we can teach the NWS Adventures who's boss. Because, sometimes we cannot trust those guys who actually use us and then they get what they want. Take a look at what Don Callis did. He screwed me and Shane over just so he can get what he wants. And I fired Don Callis as the law enforcement. You have something to say about this?
Don Callis. That guy is definitely a punch man. That guy makes me sick. He disgusts me. Don Callis is an absolutely disgusting individual. He was never to be trusted from the beginning, because we all knew that Don Callis would screw people over, because that's what he does. But Don Callis.
And John Lawrence, hold on. Before you say anything to Don Callis, please, we're not going to accept no yes corporate people here. But we could accept you as an employee to work with us backstage, and you can still be a manager for Chucky. But we also need your help to help us get Scooter back. He's still in a prison hospital as we speak, after what the NWS Adventures did. I'm pretty sure Scooter wouldn't mind if you can help us get him back.
Yes, as we will try. We will do everything in our power to get Scooter sent and run him back.
Okay, now you were saying about Don Callis?
I'd say Don Callis, this guy is a snake in the grass. This guy's crazy. He's insane. Okay, when he sees the opportunity, he plans this for a long time, and then he waits for the white woman. What he did to Scooter St. Rodham, was an absolute act of cowardice. There was no reason for him to do that, and that was absolutely wrong. And Big Johnny will not put up with Don Callis' recent actions. He will pay, and he will get the worst punishment ever tonight on Revolution Impact.
Also, I just got word with the board of directors. Psycho Mercer just got screwed over in the title picture by a WWE legend who made his triumphant return. Now, I'm not going to mention his name here, but Joe Golly will do the review later tonight, and you're going to find out who it is, because I guarantee you that WWE legend is going to pay. He's joining the NWS Adventures, and we're not going to give out his name, but you're going to find out tonight who it is. Because I guarantee you he's going to try to screw everyone over. And you know what? I don't like it. When people screw other people over, it's messed up.
Yeah,
I don't like it when people use us, and I don't like it when they betray us.
Oh no, that is absolutely wrong. And I, John Laurinaitis, will not be putting up with Don Callis' recent actions, because Don Callis is a snake in the grass. And speaking of Don Callis, we just got around at him and Joe Biden, and now up on a plane to Saudi Arabia. So they may have gotten away scot-free, but this new member, let's just say he's gonna get the worst punishment ever, and unfortunately, and we might get him a beatdown when he cuts a promo, because he is gonna go like either later today or sometime tomorrow. And let's just say we got no problem paying this newest member of the NWS Adventures a visit. And let's just say, since Joe Biden and Don Callis can't protect him, looks like he's gonna be all by himself.
Hold on. I got someone on the phone. Yeah? What is it? What? Okay, get security. We're going to Saudi Arabia next week. Shane, John Laurinaitis, I got some bad news. Word on the street is that next week, Scooter St. Louis is going to be there with the NWS Adventures, and they're gonna torture and sacrifice him next week if we don't rescue him. He's going to be in Saudi Arabia next week. We have to get him back.
No, we will get him back. We will get Scooter St. Louis back.
Yeah, I just got word from the securities, and now they're going to, and you know, the Undertaker's going to pay for this, okay? Because hopefully next week, by the time Scooter recovers, if he ever recovers by next week, hopefully he'll return in Saudi Arabia. We're going to find a way to get Scooter back. I have a plan to get him back. But unfortunately, we have to come with the plan to actually set a trap for the NWS Adventures.
Yeah.
Do you have a plan, Shane?
Well, I know somebody at NWS Adventures is ready, but fortunately Joe Biden is on a plane to Saudi Arabia, and unfortunately he has Secret Service with him to protect him. We know he's going to go with some heavy Saudi Arabian guards to protect him. But don't worry, he may be safe this weekend. But come Revolution Impact, he's not going to be safe. I understand he's going to be cutting a promo from where he's staying at, because let's just say I got an opponent for Joe Biden, because he said he wants to defend his title on let's just say this opponent that I got from him is a former. Well, let's just say he's from AEW. I was able to talk to Tony Khan and having him face Joe Biden next week. But the question is, because I think Don Callis knows this guy very well. I believe, let's just say his name is Kenny Omega.
Shane, sorry to interrupt you, but I think security has you on the phone.
Hello? Yes, what is it? What do you want, Don? Yes, I know you and Joe and the NWC Universal Champion Joe Biden are on a plane.
Oh.
What? You're gonna do what? You're gonna do what, Scott? No, come on now. No, hold on a second.
Also, bad news, Shane.
What?
Also, I got a footage from security. Don Callis actually sent the NWS Adventures to attack Psycho Mercer before his title match tonight.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Before his title match? I can't believe this.
John Laurinaitis Chucky, you might need to go check on Psycho Mercer's condition, but he needs to compete tonight, okay? I'll try to be at ringside tonight.
Okay, yeah, we'll go check on his condition.
All right. Security, go check on Psycho Mercer's condition. We need help.
Go on, security. Hurry up.
Shane, go check on Psycho Mercer. Make sure he's okay.
Psycho Mercer, you okay? Okay, I'll go check on him.
Chucky, John Laurinaitis, we might need you tonight for the main event. Can I trust you to be at the main event ringside tonight for Psycho Mercer's title match?
Yes.
I guarantee you something's bad's going to happen, so make sure
Yes,
Don Callis
we'll
doesn't pull any punches to Psycho Mercer, okay?
Okay.
Okay. But just for one night. Just for tonight.
We'll do that.
Okay, we'll see you in the ring tonight for the main event. But right now, Chucky, you got a match tonight, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to get your gear up and get ready for the match.
I gotta get my gear on.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys go get ready, so you can get going now.
Okay.
Well, there you have it, guys. So there you go. That's for tonight's match.
Yeah.
Well, this is the general manager, Cody Mercer, signing off, and this is the manager of the Elite Ridge Darkness, along with the Zap Septals and Inferno Paul Heyman signing out. So yeah, see you on tonight, Revolution Impact, guys. Enjoy.
All
All right.
End
the video.